Yo, what is good? What is going on? And welcome back to another video. So today it's 291. Yeah, 291 days of no fap, man. So yeah, today was a good day as always. Yeah, it's something. I don't know, like the universe, like the world around you feels so different when you're just in control of your own space. Like it's almost like people can feel it and sense that. And it's like the security that you gain in that, because before you're kind of just a leaf in the wind, like and you just all over the place. But when you are just safe and secure with yourself, it's like that energy just gets pushed out to other people, in which other people then feel safe and secure with you. Does that make sense? Or even more so, they have even more confidence in, they ask you a question, you give them an answer, like they are like, okay, yeah, all right. That's the guy to go to. Like it's weird, but that's what I've been experiencing a lot lately. But yeah, man, other than that, like at the airport, everything was so chill today. Oh my God, it was so chill. Like, I go in, I'm expecting an assign, like I expect hit the ground running. Like that's just me, So I get to work and I'm chilling. Got kind of a late flight. I mean, it was like an hour after my shift started. I said, well, I bet. Then boom, go out there, handle the flight. Now, of course, although it was a later flight going out, it turned into a quick flight coming in, like right after. So as soon as we pushed out, maybe 10 minutes later, next flight came in. I was like, all right, cool, we handled that. But the last flight going out was like around 12 o'clock. So I'm like, oh, that's my whole day. Normally I'm like between 4 and 5 flights, per per my shift. But I only had 3 assignments, and then the best part, after I stacked all the bags on it, we had some issues, maintenance. They had to check some stuff. Then it turned into a delay. And I'm like, yo, I called staff and I'm like, bro, y'all want me to stay on this flight? Like, I mean, I got to go at 1 o'clock. They're like, yeah, don't worry. They said, we already got another team on it. So then I left and the other team just had to push out. So, I mean, in a situation like that, it's definitely a win-win. When all you got it, when, you just load it up. Because we were afraid that they might have had to cancel it. If they canceled it, we would have had to take all those bags off. I mean, it wasn't a lot of bags. It was only like 85 bags, which isn't a lot though. Like on the 737, it's not a lot. But just in general, it was nice, to kind of get a break, and especially after working those 2 super long shifts that I had. But yeah, man, other than that, like today, like I said, today was pretty chill. Just in general, and I noticed a lot of people were coming to me and asking for help and assistance with things. Like this one young lady, she barely spoke English. She's like, excuse me, Espanol. And I'm like, no, I'm so sorry. But a lot of, and that's something else I've noticed too. A lot of people from these Spanish speaking countries, like when they look at me, they're like, yo, Spanish. And I'm like, no. And they get like, the fuck? Like, you don't speak Spanish? And I'm like, nah, I mean, I know I should, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm learning it. Like, I know like basic things. I know my colors. I know my numbers. I know, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, y tú, like I know little shit like that, I know I can identify, agua, like, like I only know like a few things, but to actually like speak it, yeah, I definitely, got a lot of work to do on that. I really, really do, because it's a part of me, like I said, my father's straight from Panama. Once I get my passport, which will be later this year, like I want to take a trip to Panama. I mean, preferably with my cousins who are all Panamanian. I would love to, we all meet up in Panama, and visit family, and friends out there. Like I would love to just
go back to my roots. You know what I mean? See where I come from, or at least where my dad comes from. Shit, where I come from. But yeah, man. Like I said, I really ain't got much for today. Everything was just real chilled, super light, good energy. People feeling safe around me. People feeling secure. Not that I look for that, but it's just what comes up for me. You know, and like today specifically, I noticed just a lot of people were just coming to me for like help and stuff. And like I said, that one young lady who barely spoke, you know, when I told her I didn't speak, she pulled up Google Translate. So we both on our phones going back and forth. And I eventually walked her to the exit because there's one thing that you really don't notice when you're in a familiar space is how big that space may really be to people who just aren't aware of it, you know? So like for me, when I tell people, oh yeah, yo, it's just straight down the hall, make a right. That hall is like a quarter of a mile long, yo. Like, yo, that hall is big. Like, yeah, you know, but yet for me, I have my visual for what it looks like outside and inside. I'm like, yeah, just go right here, do this, and yeah, and that's it. But because I see it every day. You know what I mean? I could walk from one terminal to the other in maybe 15, 20 minutes. I mean, that's walking fast, though. Like, that's walking fast. Like, Houston Airport is a big airport. Houston has two airports, but the one over here, Bush Intercontinental, is a huge airport. Massive. So, yeah. But either way, I'm going to leave it at that. Like I said, I ain't got too much for today. And, yeah, I'm trying to think anything else coming up. Yeah, I just got to plan everybody's trips. My daughter's going to Puerto Rico with her mother and grandmother, so I know she'll have fun with that, being at the beach and stuff. But that's it. That's it. All right. So as always, guys, we show gratitude to the universe and to God because we are grateful for the life that we have, so we can manifest the life that we want and deserve. All right. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and we'll definitely do it again tomorrow. All right. Peace.